All right, everyone, I thought we'd open the week. Big week here at Steve's Love Tarot. Lots of energies building up and things like that. I thought we'd open with a Schrodinger's cat. How about that? Let me fix my mic real quick. Sorry about any noise. Okay. This is a pick a card reading, sort of, but the card picks you. Schrodinger's cat's a science experiment. It's about multiple universes. Close the box. The cat in a box with an isotope fluctuates between dead and alive. You open the box, you find out if you have a live cat or a dead cat. It's a halfway decent Wikipedia page on the experiment, which is rare for me to say. You're welcome to check that out if you want. But right here we talk about timelines. And we've been talking a lot about the magic in the air. October, the opportunity, the chance for change, the energy of change in October, and the spiritual Sesame Street hierophant nature of November. We've been talking about all this. And that's what this reading's about. Are you on the timeline where you're taking advantage of the energy, or are you getting in your way? In other words, a live cat or a dead cat. Or for Halloween, I suppose we could say, it's Halloween today, we could say this is the trick-or-treat edition. Are you tricking yourself, or are you in line for a treat? But you know, we need to talk about these energies, because the truth of the matter is, this is a huge opportunity right now that's here. And that word is the key word, opportunity. You know, the universe provides us the opportunity for change. It's our free will that decides whether we take it or not. You know, there's nothing here. Somebody commented the other day on Twitter about being forced into a blah, 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 spiritual change or whatever. Nobody forcing anything here. You know, the universe provides the opportunity. The energy sets up. We don't control the energy. It sets up. You can either take the opportunity, or you can get in your own way. You could take the advice people are giving you to help you, whether it's therapists, psychologists, or people like me, which are probably a combination of energy reader and psychologist. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, it's up to you. So let's see if you're on the right track with it or not. It's no different. You know, I always teach you guys, and I'm here to kind of teach you about energy, because there's a lot of bad information out there. And I'm here to tell you everything is energy. And it's a concept that a lot of people have a hard time with. They can't separate themselves from being a human being. They think it's all about them. The truth of the matter is, everything is energy. So I can equate anything I tell you spiritually to a 3D example. And a 3D example of opportunity within the energy, whether you're getting in the way of it or taking it, would be, let's say somebody walks up to you. Let's say you work at McDonald's. You make 12 to 15 bucks an hour. You're barely getting by, right? Somebody walks up to you and they say, I'll give you a $10,000 signing bonus and $250,000 a year to come work for me, right? That's an opportunity. Everything is energy. That's all energy, right? It's the same thing. It's just a 3D example. You have the free will choice to either accept that opportunity or reject it. And you might feel forced into accepting it because you're barely getting by at the McDonald's job, right? Or Burger King, if you will. You might feel pressured to take it. You might feel like it's forced upon you by a cruel universe, God, source, whatever. But it isn't. It's still your choice. You can say no. And you can ignore it and just go back to work and forget it ever happened. But that's short-sighted. I mean, quite frankly, that's what most people do. Most people just ignore the energy. They don't. They just go about their life, think it's all a bunch of bullshit. I'm just going to go about. They ignore it. Everything is energy. We live in an energetic universe. I mean, it's not me saying that. It's physicists. It's people with 200 IQs. And things like that. Those are the people you want to listen to, okay? Those are the people, you know, very, 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 one in 500 million people have an IQ above 200. You want to listen to those people. Everything is energy, all right? So you have a choice whether you take advantage of it. I can tell you about it until I'm blue in the face. I can tell you about the opportunity the energy is presenting until I'm blue in the face. But it's your free will decision, and your runners, for that matter, whether they choose it or don't choose to take it. That person at the McDonald's job can just as easily say no. If they feel pressured, that's them pressuring themselves. not the opportunity. You know, that person might try to talk them into it, but you only feel outside energy can only affect you if you allow it. That's the truth. You know, if someone's trying to sell you something and you're not interested, you just block it out. You don't let it affect you. The only thing we can control is how we react to external energies. Another point, right? It's all just the energy presents an opportunity. Just like an opportunity might come to you in the 3D. It's your free will decision whether or not you do anything about it. You can always decide that, and that's why we have free will. We're there, it's there to learn. It's so we can learn. If everything was just, you know, you wouldn't want to live in a universe where we were stuck on train tracks, right? You just wouldn't. All right, let's go. I'm shuffling the deck. I'm running the experiment through my head. So are you on the right path? Are you taking advantage of the energy, or are you in the right energetic frame set, if you will, to take advantage of it, or are you not? Are you getting in your own way? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put 2 cards on the table. All right, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to put them down. You're not picking the card, you're just picking an animal. I do a coin toss with the famous Schrodinger's cat quarter, and it decides which card goes with which animal. That way, it's set by the universe. It's you know, and I've had a couple of people write in and say, well, I don't believe that, you know, that's blah, blah, blah. Right, you don't believe that a coin toss can decide which card goes with which animal, but you're willing to accept that whatever card comes out of the deck was meant to come out of the deck during a reading. It don't make sense. People sometimes confuse me. Some people just don't make sense. I don't know what kind of logic they have in their brain, but I wouldn't want to live in it. All right? I sure wouldn't. Anyway, believe what you want to believe. I'm just here to pull a reading. I'm just a guy. I'm just a human being just like the rest of you. All right, 2 animals. Right? A possum or a raccoon? Which are you? You got 2 seconds to pick. 1, 2, that's it. A possum or a raccoon? Possum is heads, raccoon is tails. And do not talk about the animals or Schrodinger's cat on social media. Please, you just deny someone else the chance to play the game here. All right? Let's see where we go. Well, let's give it a flip. Possum is heads, raccoon is tails. Ooh. She slid a little. Tails. This is raccoon. This is possum. Raccoon, possum. I do that mostly for me because I forget halfway through sometimes. Raccoon, possum. Okay. Here we go. And we'll clarify. So, let's start with the raccoons. Watch them both. There's no timestamps here. If I put timestamps, it would mean I don't know how energy works. That's a surefire sign of it. Someone not knowing how energy works. Timestamps. It's ridiculous. You're all connected. Everything is energy and you're all connected. I want you all to say that to yourselves 10 times a fucking day till you get it. And everything goes way beyond the fucking human experience. Okay? Jesus Christ. It's unreal how people have a hard time separating themselves from being a human being. All right, here we go. Raccoon. Raccoon. All right, let's see. Queen of Swords. You are prime to take advantage of this energy. Prime. This is a live cat on crack. Let's go ahead and shuffle on it. Let's talk to the witches. Let's go. All right, witches. What do we got here? It's Halloween. I gotta shuffle with the witches. Come on. All right. Queen of Swords. This is nice. This is the opportunity within the energies of November and lead out from October, I might add. October, I told you, don't miss it. These energies are rare. They don't come around very often. Last time I've seen energy like this was November 2012, according to my notebooks. Last time this much opportunity was there. All right, if you passed it up then, if you're old enough and you passed it up then, here's your chance. Before that, it was 2008. Late 2008, second half. That's it. It's here now. And it's great. It's ripe around you if you picked raccoon. It's ripe. Ripe. Let me tell you. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Page of Cups crossing the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can be a bit aggressive. Okay? The Queen of Swords is, you might be trying too hard. The environmental energy around you is a little bit of doubt about the energy, maybe, deep down if you take a look, right? But you might be trying a little too hard. All right, you don't have to try. Just go with the flow of the energy. All right? Just let the energy flow. Just go where it takes you. Just like I do with any reading. I go where it takes me. Whatever. If I'm expecting a good card to come out and a bad card comes out, I rethink my energy read. I just go with it. What's on top? Queen of Wands. Wow. If you picked raccoon, you are extremely attractive right now. And again, you might not believe that with this little pagey here. You might think you're a little 13-year-old girl, right? You might think that, even if you're a dude, right? You might feel like this little girl really shy. She really shy. It's a very shy energy that comes off that. She got no reason to be. She's a pretty little thing. No reason to be shy at all. She should be confident without any problems. So should you. That's major attraction right there, right? That's major attraction. I'm getting Steve Wood right now. I'm Stevie Winwood right now, sitting here with that, whether you're male or female. That's nice. If you're male, I'd want to be your friend, for sure. You'd suck me right into your world. If you're female, well, the police might need to be called. He just put his hands on me. He wouldn't stop. Right? Okay, I'm sorry. Write me a ticket. All right? Right there. What's the center card? It's red with pagey. Cook it. Look it. You think I'm making this shit up, don't you? Raccoons. You little bastards. Get the fuck away from my trash cans. Number one. Number two, Empress is red with this. You think you doubt the energy a little bit maybe, or you're not taking advantage of it, or you're trying too hard. All of that. The same frequency of energy reads differently in different situations. The universe is binary. It's black and white. Zeros and ones. Yes, no, win, lose, good, bad. The gray areas come from us. This could be playing out 100 different ways. That's what makes my job hard here. You don't have to try. That's all I can say. You don't even have to try. The energy is attractive. It has a confidence within itself. But you might get in your own way a little bit if you try too hard, but nothing's going to stop this. You are primed to take advantage of it. You're coming up in queen energy. And not only that, I got a queen, and I got all four queens right here. Do not let this energy of shyness, fear, doubt, whatever the fuck this is, feeling small next to anybody, you got no reason not to look people straight in the fucking eye. You really don't. What's red with the Queen of Wands? The Four of Cups. There it is. It might cause you to pass things by. That energy might cause you to pass things by. Also, this tells me that in this energy, you will, if you take advantage of it properly, you will put a sword, Queen of Swords, through anything that's superficial. This is red with the Queen of Wands. Energy is always in layers. You will put a sword through anything that's superficial under this energy. Raccoons are reflecting in pure Empress energy. It is super, super attractive. That's all I get off of it. Super attractive. But with this page here, be careful. All right? She can accidentally, just like with a regular sword, you can accidentally cut yourself with it. And don't do that. All right? This is massively attractive. So you're prime, a live cat, primed to take advantage of the energies, raccoon. All right, let's talk to the possums. We'll pull some bridging energy at the end. You're all connected. This might be a cautionary tale for this side. This side might have something to teach this side. I don't know. Let's find out. What do we got here? Holy shit, it is possible to have two live cats. It's possible to have two dead cats in a reading like this. I got two live cats. This is massive. That's confidence and strength. Honest to fucking God, I don't even know how to read that. Your heart chakra is open. I got to see what's crossing this. There's a butt attached to this strength card. It's a live cat. Okay? Everybody here is primed to take advantage of the energy. Of the energy of change, the spiritual lessons that are coming up for you to look at. Things that you pushed down that you never wanted to look at. They're there for the taking if you want to deal with them once and for all. That's what's happening in the energy right now. In fact, the last quarter of 2022 is some spiritual shit. As is November by itself. October was not to be missed either. December is all about new beginnings based on processing all of the energy of October and November. All right? And that's probably, this card here in particular, the way these cards are falling, is probably why we had that little chat at the beginning of this video. It's up to you. Right? If you don't want to take it, If you don't want to take the opportunity, just let the energy pass you by. Nobody, the universe just the energy provides the opportunity. Right? Everybody here is primed for it though. Really easy, effortless. Why is the strength card here? What's crossing it? Why am I getting a butt on this? I've got the Chariot. I mean, it is forward movement. The potential for forward movement on the possum side is unreal. There's a little bit of doubt over here with that pagey that was crossing. This is the Chariot. All right. Soulmates are, for the possums in particular, you're attracting soulmates like crazy. All right. Almost everybody you meet is somebody you've known before. It's just like that. Heart chakra, keep your heart chakra open. All right, definitely. What's on top? Six of Pentacles. Your opportunity on the possum side is to balance your inner masculine and feminine energies. Do you have the opportunity, emphasis on that word, opportunity to balance your energy, right? And here's a sign. If you're watching this video and you're like, my energy is balanced, Steve, fuck you. I can guarantee you, based on that comment, your energy is not balanced. If you feel the need to argue about the energies around and the spiritual nature of them, if you feel the need to question everything and you're in your head too much, you know, your energy is anything but balanced. Balance, when we say balancing the masculine and the feminine inside of us, it's really a balance between feelings and thoughts, soul and brain, right? And with the heart in the middle, the heart's the translator for the whole thing. You have the opportunity here, possums, to really balance yourself. What's the center card? Red with the Chariot. Justice. The card, this is minor arcana, justice. This is major arcana, justice. Again, backing up every word I just told you. Right? You can either look at that and it fell out of the deck. It's crossed by the Fool. A whole new journey. A whole new you. A whole new everything. A whole new outlook on life. The opportunity for balance is primarily what's on the possum side. On the raccoon side, I'm looking more at an energy of someone who needs to believe that they're attractive. Somebody who needs to believe that they have this Empress energy radiating from them just a little bit more. Maybe they get in their head, I don't know. Letting a disappointment get to them a little too much, which shouldn't be. This is the smallest, weakest card I pulled. Okay? This over here. Opportunity to balance, to finally figure it out. And when you get, why is balance good? Well, balance is good because this card equals happiness, right? You want to know how to find happiness? Well, balanced energy equals happiness. What's balanced energy? It's looking at things reasonably, right? It's a balance between the soul and the brain. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's that simple. And I'm not preaching or teaching anything crazy here. There's people that make millions of dollars saying the same thing that I'm telling you about this Justice card, balance between soul and brain. One of them's named Deepak Chopra. Millions. This right here is basically his whole message. It's what he talks about. It is what it is. You have a chance here. This balance provides you the opportunity for a whole new life experience. What's red with the Six of Pentacles? The Ten of Wands. See, we get the same kind of thing. We get a butt energy here. We had the Four of Cups here. We have the Ten of Wands here. You have the chance to right a wrong, to fix something that's been on your mind, right? Too much. This Ten of Wands tells me also you might be overthinking a little too much, right? It's getting heavy. Being out of balance is getting heavy. Try to calm the mind. Both sides here have the ability to take advantage of the energy that's here. The opportunity is there. You can either take it or reject it. It's up to you. That's your free will. But if you let this energy pass you by, it won't be here for a while. It probably won't return. I would guess at the earliest, maybe 2027, 2028. This type of transformational energy. It's very rare. It's a very rare energy. And I see it all the time. I see it come out every time I pull the Empress out on the DF side. in a twin flame journey or in a 3-card or whatever. Now, you might think that's pressure. Oh, well, that's the universe. I mean, if it's not going to be around a while, I guess I have to. That's like a salesman putting pressure on you, right? No. You can't. If you're really in Empress energy, outside influence doesn't matter. I don't have the ability to pressure you. Neither does the energy, to be honest with you. You make your own decisions. You do what you want to do. It's not a difficult concept, and I'm kind of Sesame Streeting it up. You know, that's the scary part, that I get a lot of people that don't understand it. I'm not sure how to take it down even lower to a lowest common denominator. You have the choice. I guess my McDonald's analogy is it. I mean, you have the choice. You could take that $250K a year job, or you could stay at McDonald's. It's up to you. Any pressure you feel is internal. It's within you. It's probably your soul screaming, take the fucking job, asshole. Even if you get fired after a month, that month is more than you'd make at McDonald's in a whole year. You'd be fired in a month, but you'd have a whole nest egg sitting around. I mean, you know, it's just, you can't be short-sighted about the energy. Why not take a shot at the energy? Why not take a shot at being open to this and allowing the energy to flow, shutting your brain down a little bit and just letting yourself feel what you feel? It'll change your life. It truly will, under this energy especially. It'll change your life anytime. But it's like I said in a tweet yesterday, I took it out of the energy and I put it in psychology, right? Just regular old psychology. Psychologists have you do it all the time. They have you allow your feelings to flow without any thought analysis, right? It allows you to view things from a loftier perspective, and the net result is a calming effect, okay? And that's right there. There's no hocus pocus to that. That's psychology, you know. It's a lot of what good therapists do as well. Okay, what's the bridging energy between the Queen of Swords? The common energy between the Queen of Swords are raccoons and our possums over here with the Strength card. This is massive forward movement, by the way. Okay. The common energy between the two, I'm going to pull from the top, is the Five of Pentacles. Okay? You have a choice. That's the bridging energy. The bridging energy, this in the Five of Pentacles, someone always leaves themselves out in the cold. The key is right there. The key is there for the taking. Everything, this one card as the bridging energy validates everything I've told you in this reading. The opportunity is there. There's the key. The energy is here. You can go in the door or you cannot. It's up to you what you do. The potential here is massive, life-changing on both sides. But it's up to you. Most people never do this, okay? Most people never do. I mean, look at my videos. Look at most people's videos. I get around 20,000 views a video. You know, some people get more, some people get less. There's a lot of people in the world, right? You know, you get more views on a video of someone melting all the lipsticks together to see what color it would be, right? And then you get 30 million views on a video like that, on a video that helps people with their spirituality and helps them maybe understand energy. We get like 20,000. All right. There's a big difference between 20,000 and 30 million in case you're mathematically challenged. And quite frankly, for me, I think what would be a better video, a smarter video, something that would be of more benefit with melting the lipsticks together to see what color it would be, is to calculate in advance what color it would be. Do the math. Take the frequencies of the colors and calculate what it would be if you melted them all together, and then find out. It's kind of what we do here. I read the energy first and then I pull the cards. It's the same kind of thing. But no, the world just wants to see, well, I wonder what color it'll be. That's most people. Most people never go much beyond that. That's the thing they learn that day. You know? It's up to you. What you do with what I say, what you do with my point of view that I offer you in my blog, what you do with what anybody tells you, from Deepak Chopra on down to some other tarot channel, whatever. It's all up to you. Nobody forcing. The universe isn't forcing. You're not, you know. But if you go against the flow of energy, you don't control the energy. You're just a human being living in a very, very vast universe full of energy. So if you go against the flow, yeah, you get spanked. We can equate that to 3D life too, if that offends anybody. Well, how dare the universe do that? What the fuck are you talking about? You're just an energetic being in a giant energetic universe. You don't control the mighty river. In the 3D, if you go against the flow, you get spanked. If the speed limit's 40 and you're doing 80, that's going against the flow. You get pulled over and you get spanked with a ticket. If you're doing triple digits on your speedometer, they take your car away and throw you in jail. So there you go. You know, it is what it is. It all, I mean, I can explain it 1,000 different ways, but it's all the same thing. What's the bridging energy between this boner waiting to happen over here and the balance, just beautiful balance? You know, which the imbalance is becoming a burden for the possums. I will say that. There's a fortitude on this side. If you're part of the possums here, there's a fortitude to make it happen. There's just a drive. It's Leo energy there, which is passionate forward movement. What's the bridging energy between the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles? Queen of Swords. Yeah, this card here means that the Queen of Swords, this side, you're both attractive. These two, you guys are completely tied together. This card backs that up too, because I've been making general statements and they apply to both. These two are completely attached. No doubt about it, welded together. You're all in the same boat. Some of you are just steering your boat a little this way. So think of it like a boat race. Some of you are ahead and some of you are behind. Somebody's got to win, right? Somebody's got to be in the front. We don't have if there's 10 boats, we don't have a 10-place tie at the end of it. That'd be pretty wild. But yeah, Queen of Swords. I've already explained on this side a little bit about the Queen of Swords, maybe trying too hard. A lot of you watch readings like this, right? Or you read articles or something like that, and you think a little too much about it. What I'm actually telling you is quite simple. It's actually it's really elementary. I mean, I come out here, I've been out here like 1.5 years now, or almost 2 years, and I've been talking about energy and teaching you about it. And I'll be honest with you, some of what I've said confuses a lot of people. And some of what I say, for about 90% of you, you get it. But all I've said is 5% of what I could say. Okay? The rest of it would blow your mind. I can't go any deeper, because I will in the blog eventually, but it's all mind-blowing shit. We start getting into physics and things like that. Really, really heavy physics. But the simple concept here, don't overthink it. All right? Just allow the energy to flow. Don't trying too hard would be acknowledging the energy is there and going, is it working yet? Is it working yet? Is it working yet? No, just chill. I'm telling you it's there, and go for it. You know, it's just like a weatherman telling you it's going to be sunny outside. You know, and you look out the window, yep, it's sunny. All right. You can decide whether you go outside or not, right? But the weatherman's not putting any pressure on you, right? You've been bitching and complaining while it's been raining that you've been wishing for a sunny day. Sunny day finally comes. It's still your decision whether or not you go outside. You may just decide to open the doors and watch TV all day, even though it's sunny and you've been complaining that it's been raining. All right? Try not to look at it too much. Just the energy is there. You'll know it's there. You'll have the dreams, the deja vu, the thoughts about change. You'll start seeing things that, I mean, it's obvious that it's there. Don't think about it too much. Now, I've got Justice and the Empress here. What do we got? Justice and the Empress. What's the bridging energy between the Justice and the Empress? And I'm taking my time with this video. I know some people don't like the long videos. I wish you'd just get to it. Listen, if you wish I'd just get to it, all you care about is somebody's turning around and coming back, right? Whether they're doing that or not. You don't have the temperance for this soulmate cycle. Honest to God, you have to have temperance. You have to be able to spot the lessons that are in things. If you don't want to, that's fine. There's plenty of sugarcoat quick read channels out there that'll help you out. I mean, I'm here for one person. Might be you. That's it. Whoever it is. Somebody will learn about energy and they'll spread the word around and whatever. I don't really care. But it's important that I explain this to you, because it's insane for somebody to think that the universe, even if it's just one person who thinks it, it's insane to think that the universe is forcing you to do anything. It most certainly is not. It is completely up to this girl whether she puts that key in that door or not. And that is the bridging energy between these two live cats. It's up to you. And try not to overthink it. Empress and Justice. What is it? Bridging energy. Knight of Swords. It's there. The energy is there. The Knight of Swords, there's a message here. The universe has a specific message for you. And that message is, this energy is here. The opportunity is there. That's what it's saying. There's massive forward movement here. It's fast forward movement. And this energy will hit you hard. It'll come in fast. That's why you can't stop and think, is it working yet? Is it working yet? It's like those people, I say smart people are the easiest to hypnotize. But they're also the ones who mess it up the most. Because they start thinking, is this it? Am I hypnotized? Is this it? And then at the moment they start doing that, they're not. They pull themselves right out of it. They won't stop thinking. They won't stop analyzing, right? Trying to see the angles. You have to under this energy. When I say have to, I don't mean the universe is forcing you. It's up to you. I'm just giving you the instruction manual, telling you about the energy. That's all. Bridging energy between the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands. You can do what you want with it. Knock yourself out. You can let this energy pass you by like it's not there and just focus on whatever. Oh, I just watch Steve because he's entertaining. He swears and talks about dick chakras. That's fine. Cool. I don't care. It's your life. Whatever you want. It's what most people do. Like I said, most people don't go on a spiritual journey. Most of the people I read, their energy is very static. It's just stagnant. It's the same as it was when they were younger, and they just go through their life and do whatever. Their life is like a straight line. They just do what they're supposed to do. They never really grow. They never really learn anything unless they catch it on Discovery Channel by accident. You know, that's it. That's most people. All right. Why is the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands bridging energy? Look at that. Six of Wands, victory. Victory over the burden if you get balance, possums, right? Victory over something that plagues you. This energy is here to give you victory over something that's been plaguing you for a long time. Why do I keep getting hurt? Why did this person do this? Why? Answering some sort of why that's heavy on your mind. Heavy burden. It's victory over that. Over here, a disappointment. A disappointment. And that's probably why this Four of Cups is probably why you got raccoon, the Page of Cups crossing that Queen. Right? I said, you're the Queen of Wands. You're the Empress. You're massively attractive. In fact, the Empress is all four queens. This is the queen that gives her the attractiveness. The ability to walk into a bar and everyone wants to hit that shit. Right? Everyone's helping with the chair, male or female, doesn't matter. Everybody's helping with the chair. Everybody turns and looks. It's an extremely attractive energy. But this is here to help you. This energy helps you, raccoons, get victory over a disappointment. This girl here, she felt really bad. She went to this pond to go bang this boy, and she felt really bad. He didn't bang her. He wasn't interested. She went home and said, was it me? Am I not pretty enough? Or are my tits too small? What happened? Why? Was I ugly? You know, whatever. No, it had nothing to do with her. This energy is to show you that. It's here. The energy is already on top of you over here. This is a work in progress. This is an opportunity. This is more of an opportunity energy. This is an energy that's already there. Right? And if you overthink it, you'll kill it. And if you have any doubts about that, about self-worth, you'll kill this energy. It's still there. People will still be attracted, but they may not approach, right? Because something's off. Something's not right. We see that all the time. I see plenty of girls I think are hot, right? But there's something off about it. I don't want to, I'm not going to go over there and say hello or anything. Nah, she look resting bitch face or something. I'm not going to go over there and say anything, right? Like that. You know, you can't have that in this energy. Don't feel a page. You're the Empress. All right? And over here, this is an opportunity to balance things. It all ends in victory. But it's up to you. This is minor arcana. Again, minor arcana here. I got 2 court cards here in the middle. That's fine, but the top bridging energy is minor arcana. It's up to this girl to put that key in the door and use this energy. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Right? And don't overthink it. Stop asking if it's there. Is it happening yet? It's happening when it happens. It's a flow. You don't control the flow. Right? And this here is victory, but it's minor arcana. It's up to you whether it happens or not. Saying the same thing all the way through. I knew there was a reason I had that little talk in the beginning. It had nothing too much to do with a tweet from somebody who, you know, felt like they were being forced into some sort of spiritual thing. What kind of a God or universe would do that and make you force? Nobody's making nothing happen. It's just a universe of energy. We don't control it. You decide what you do with it. Most of you, from the look of this energy here, are deciding to go with it, are deciding to take advantage of it, right? Well, the Queen of Swords here tells me you need to stop deciding and just start doing, right? It's just like me back in the day, many years ago when I quit smoking. I decided to quit long before I actually did. There were about 2 cartons of this is my last one. This is my last one. That was about 2 cartons worth. That's 400 cigarettes for those who don't know what a carton is. You know, it's time to stop deciding that you're going to take advantage of this energy and just let it flow. Put the sword in the sheath. All right? That's your reading. 2 live cats. It's nice. If you want to know about energy, fine. If you want to know about psychology, fine. Stay here. If all you want to know is whether somebody's turning around and coming back or not, and you don't really care about the why of it all, you're missing the whole point. You're missing the lesson that you could learn from this to grow and be a better person, whether you're spiritual or not. You could be completely atheist and just not believe in energy or the universe or God or any of that. You still want to be a better person, right? Well, then take the psychology aspect of it. Allow your feelings to flow without any thought analysis. It allows you to view it from a loftier perspective, and result is a calming effect. So that when you do put the brain to it, you're doing it from a rational point and not some point of defensiveness, right? Because that's what the brain does. It tries to protect you, creates defensive. First thing a therapist will do sometimes, a lot of times, if somebody had bad parents, for example, they start talking about, the therapist will say, the person knows their parents were bad. They can feel that. But as soon as the therapist says you got bad parents, it was blah, 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 your parents lied to you and all this stuff, they get defensive. They start yelling. They start threatening to leave the session. I'm not coming back for another session. Right? Like that. You get defensive. You've got to allow the feelings to flow without any analysis. The analysis can come afterward from a calm, more lofty point of view. All right? That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right? For those that are still here, you've learned the lesson of temperance. Congratulations. You're growing. Your energy is not, you're probably in this Empress energy for sure. For others that are impatient and shut off long ago, I can't help them. Nobody can. They've got to want the help. You can't help anybody who don't want it. If they don't want to learn, they can't process on multiple levels, nothing I can do about that. All right? When their time is right, that's why these readings are timeless. When they're meant to find it, they'll find it. Maybe they come back in 5 years. I don't know. Beats me. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. We got a big week here. Lots of random reads and Mars retrograde. That's going to be interesting. All right. Good luck.